Tonight, the government shutdown drags on. No truce on the horizon in the battle over funding Mr. Trump's border wall. Acting White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney offering his prediction on how long it'll last.
I think it's very possible that this shutdown will go beyond the 28th and into the new Congress.
And who's on the hook to pay?
None of that is Mexico paying for the wall. And let's just be
But technically, you and I both know that it cannot work exactly like that.
Mulvaney says the White House has dropped down from its $5 billion demand for border security money, hoping Democrats move up from their $1.3 billion counteroffer. Democrats say they're willing to negotiate on the price tag, but want a guarantee on what the money buys.
The Democrats want to see for real border security, not some medieval wall.
The Department of Homeland Security estimates the entire $5 billion would be able to build or beef up 215 miles worth of barrier along the border. The administration says its top priority is adding about 100 miles of mostly new barrier in the Rio Grande Valley, a hotspot for illegal crossings. With the rest of the money, the administration says it would build barriers near Laredo, Texas, parts of New Mexico, in Yuma, Arizona, and parts of Eastern California.
It's a spectacle, and candidly, it's juvenile. The whole thing is juvenile.
It's government workers held hostage in the standoff.
We're at their mercy at this point. So it's going to be tough for people's budgets to, paychecks aren't coming in. They can't be, making mortgage payments and other things like that.
And looking ahead to the week, since both Monday and Tuesday are federal holidays, the impact of the partial shutdown will be felt more widely on Wednesday, the first federal workday since roughly a quarter of the government went dark.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.